Hello, Basil friends, family, and all you out there on YouTube. Mr. Reporter here to talk to you about some ways that you can better engage in your students' education and help them to be more successful learners. In this video, we're going to be talking about growth mindset. That's something that we talk about here in the middle school a lot, and your kids may have heard us talking about or referring to it, but it's a wonderful thing for your kids to begin to develop and to help them be more successful in school. If you don't know what a growth mindset is, let's first take a look at what it is and where it comes from.
There are two types of mindset we can cultivate. One that embraces problems as opportunities to learn, and one that avoids them, often out of fear to fail. People that avoid conflicts can be described as having a fixed mindset. Those who see problems as interesting challenges have a growth mindset. Sometimes we like to switch from one to the other. People have a fixed mindset because they believe that basic qualities like intelligence or talents are fixed traits, and that these traits are responsible for success. They often like to document past achievements. With a growth mindset, people believe that new abilities can be developed through practice. This view creates the love for learning that most great leaders and artists have in common. For them, life becomes an exciting journey with endless opportunity to figure out new things and advance. To develop a growth mindset, Dr. Carol Dweck, the Stanford University professor who coined the term, advises leaders, teachers, and parents to celebrate trying. Teachers should applaud students for any grade if they studied hard. Parents should encourage their children to develop any new skill they are interested in. Doing this will make them learn the skill of learning, which will also help them back in the classroom. To illustrate the difference in everyday life, let's observe two imaginary kids. Jay thinks you've either got it or you haven't. Anne knows that she can learn anything if she wants it enough. At physical exercise, Jay avoids challenges. When it's time to jump over the vaulting horse, he's afraid to look stupid and be laughed at. Anne embraces any challenge. It's exciting. It's fun. She knows that failing is part of learning, and if she tries hard, at the end, nobody will laugh at her. Jay avoids feedback. If the teacher tells him how to improve an assignment he has been working on, he takes it personally. Anne knows that to improve, she needs to listen to constructive criticism. She also understands that it's not her that is being assessed, but the results of her work on that one day. Jay always takes the easy road. For example, he likes escalators and hates to take the stairs. When he is practicing the guitar, he stops the moment he's getting stuck. Anne usually doesn't even take escalators. She jumps up the stairs, counts every step in her head, and enjoys feeling the blood rushing through her veins. She practices the drums every morning for 15 minutes. Not that she always enjoys it, but she knows that effort is part of a journey to a more fun life. Anne likes to see others succeed. It inspires her. She knows that if she motivates her friends to get better, she herself is likely to grow too. If his friends try new things and succeed, Jay feels threatened. He's afraid that their success will put pressure on him to do more with his life too. Modern companies look for employees with a growth mindset because they solve problems and persist despite obstacles. To spot the right ones, some ask during the interview whether the job applicant believes if managers are born or if management is a skill learned. Jay thinks that managers are born. Anne gets the job. Neuroscientists support the idea. They confirm that the brain grows like any other muscle in the body, with training. Studies show that adopted twins tend to have higher intelligence compared to their siblings who stayed with their biological parents. The difference appears to come from the higher educational levels of adoptive parents and shows that nurture is more important than nature. A simple switch in how a person views a situation can mean the world of difference. Not just the outcome of that situation, the outcome of that person's place in life. As the late poet Samuel Beckett once said, "Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better." What do you think about the concept? Is it overly simplistic? And if you buy the idea, do you believe it is possible to make a permanent switch from a fixed to a growth mindset? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below.
So there you have it. That's growth mindset. I can't take credit for that video, but it's an excellent way to describe and show you exactly what growth mindset is. Now, how we see this in the middle school a lot is that when kids, maybe have had not a lot of success in a certain subject in the past, or they found it more challenging, it's really easy for them to develop that fixed mindset specifically in that subject. One subject in particular that a lot of people have that issue with is math. Because with math, with all the problems and equations and all that stuff, there's a right answer and there's a wrong answer. And, kids really easily, not just kids, but everybody, if it's right or wrong, if it's wrong, it makes you feel like, oh no, what I did wrong, am I dumb, am I any good at this? Guys, that's not it. Encourage your kids and, even yourself in things like like the video said, look at everything as a challenge. When you get a problem wrong in math, the difference between fixed mindset and growth mindset is fixed mindset is, oh no, I'm not good at math, I don't understand this. But the growth mindset of it is, okay, I know that's not the answer. And I know that I can do something better to get the answer right. So look at it. What did I do wrong? Start looking at that process and begin to actually develop that growth in math. Now, you as parents can help us with this and help your kid with this at home in many different ways. Like I said in the video, one way is to encourage them and be really positive with them about the things that they're doing at school. We want our kids to be straight A students and to be successful and all that stuff. But you know what? Any grade at all is an effort put in. So really praise that grade. And then especially like if you show them that praise, then when the grades do come up, they really begin to develop that kind of love for learning, that I'm doing this and I'm being successful. All right, if you're sitting down to help them with homework, be really encouraging to them and say, come on, you almost got it. When they start getting frustrated and they throw their pencil down and I just don't get it, I don't want to do it, be positive, be encouraging, be patient with them, all right? And one thing that I always stress, and I can't tell you this enough, remember, we're all unique individuals and our brains work the same way. Even though genetics from generation to generation make us similar to our parents and to our kids similar to us and all that stuff, just because you struggle in math doesn't mean that they're going to struggle in math. Or just because you weren't the best in English class doesn't mean they're not going to be. When you tell a kid, well, I'm not any good at math and you probably aren't either, man, you're helping them develop that fixed mindset. Stay positive with them and be encouraging, all right? Because you may find that they're not that weak in math or they don't struggle with math that much, but when you start telling them that, they begin to develop that fixed mindset in math or whatever it may be that you tell them. So be encouraging, be positive, stick with them on it, and just help them get through that struggle and help talk to them and tell them about how good that struggle is. Okay, it's not necessarily about always being the best, it's just about being a better version of you.